Welcome to the Disability and Assistive Technology Center's tutorial on how to send out accommodation notices to your instructors. This is something you'll need to do at the start of each semester. It's a good idea to wait until your classes begin and you have a chance to review the course syllabus and get a feel for what kind of accommodations you will need in each course. To send out accommodation notices, first, go to the UWSP webpage, click on the search box, and type in DATC. The DATC main page should be the first result. You'll recognize it by the helping hand. Click on the DATC link. When you've reached the DATC page, access the Connect software login by clicking on DATC Connect Login at the bottom of the left side menu. This will bring you to the login page, where you use your university username and password, not your full email address. The first time you log in each semester, you may need to review and sign off at least one agreement related to your specific accommodations before it will proceed with allowing you to choose them. The agreements will appear highlighted in red near the top of the screen. Click on each agreement, review the contents carefully so that you understand your responsibilities in using certain accommodations, then type your name at the bottom, just as it appears. If you have any questions about the information covered in the agreements, contact the DATC. You will then be brought to a page listing all of your classes for the semester. Select only the classes for which you would like to use accommodations and send out accommodation notices. Remember, you do not have to select every class, and you do not need to use the same accommodations in every class. For every class you select, you will be required to choose an accommodation for it on the next page. Click Continue to customize your accommodations, and you will be brought to a page which lists each of the classes you selected and the accommodations you have been approved for. Select the accommodations you would like for each class. You do not have to choose every accommodation offered, and you do not have to choose the same accommodations for each class. Only choose the accommodations you think you'll need. If you find that there is an accommodation you are expecting to see and it is not there, please contact the DATC office at 715-346-3365. Selecting alternative testing will tell your professor how much extra time you receive on exams. So if you do not have exams in a class, you do not need to select this accommodation. When you are satisfied with each class and the accommodations chosen, click Submit your accommodation requests. Once approved by the DATC, notices will be sent to instructors of any courses for which you requested accommodations. You will also receive a copy of this email notification. We also recommend that you check in with your instructors in person or over personal email to remind them of your accommodations needed and clarify any questions. If at any time during the semester you want to review or check off additional accommodations or select additional courses, log into DATC Connect and click on the List Accommodations tab on the left-hand side to see your course list. Note that any changes to your accommodations will result in a notice being sent to your instructor. If you plan to take any of your exams in the DATC office, you'll need to submit those requests here under Alternative Testing at least a week prior to the exam. Please refer to our exam request tutorial for instructions on submitting your exam requests. Thank you.